Alright, welcome back. Just a quick video to show you some progress on the F-18. Kind of had a slowdown. I needed to shift gears and clear coat the gear because I need to get the gear back in to kind of finish up the tank install. So I had to pull it back apart, clear coat it. It's drying. Had to finish up the fuel tanks, like the vent lines, because they're going to be mounted after that. But I wanted to show you what I'm doing in between, so let me take this here. Ooh, goofy song. Hold on. Music change. Yeah, that ain't much better. Ooh, that didn't either. There we go. Alright, so gears back apart. It's a lot of pieces. I had to clear coat it because of the decals on here. They're water slide decals, so if you don't protect them, you know, the nose gear's got quite a few on there. So if you don't clear coat those, they'll just come off probably over time, cleaning and stuff like that. So it's a lot of work tearing it apart. There's a lot of work painting it, but I think it's worth it. So anyway, so moving on. So I finished up the tanks. I put the vent lines in, nothing crazy. I always just use a brass tube, and same for the main. So now I can put those in because you're going to have to make mounts for them. But before I did the main tank, I wanted to go ahead and swap out these air cylinders. You can see those right there. Those are the linear actuators, Electronics linear actuators that I sell. Oh, not focusing very well. But all I did is made an L bracket. The glue's drying right there. It goes up, connects with a screw for the speed brakes. So there's one on each side. And they work just like a servo. So gets rid of a air valve and fuel tubing, air cylinders, T-fittings, fill valve. It's actually lighter than just the two linear actuators. They're not that heavy at all. So I did the same thing on the Canopy. Somewhere around here it is. Oh, okay, here you go. There's actually two for the Canopy. One just simply unlocks it. Basically, kind of see there, it kind of pulls it out and back, and then the other one is actually in the actual nose, and it's kind of hard to see it, but it's underneath there, connected to the mechanism that you can kind of see it down in there. The mechanism that opens and closes once it's unlocked. So next thing I'm going to do while that's drying is go ahead and install the nose gear, or the nose door air cylinders. The stock mounts will probably work, but I might just do the MAP ones like I did for the actual main doors. Because these basically you attach on one side, and the other ones I use kind of run all the way through the air cylinder. So I don't know, it just depends. They kind of overdo it on the high saw, so I usually lose a little, clean it up, or just replace them. So, but that's what I'm working on next. So that is about it. So let me turn this around here. So yeah, that's about it. Probably gonna get all today because I gotta run to the store, pick up some groceries for dinner. Yeah, so next thing I'll do is I'll start working on the tanks and get those air cylinders in, and I'll do another video showing you that. And then that's pretty much it as far as fabbing stuff. Then it'll just be installed. The turbines are going to be here next week. They're twin Jetmonts 166 TS. Very light, small turbine for the amount of thrust it puts out, so they should fit pretty good in the back. And kind of see it there. My power system. Let me turn this around. I can't do this. A battery backer, 2 receivers. It's the control panel. Turn it on and off. Do the programming. It's all S-bus, so I'll have just a couple these big, thick, really big leads going down, and the terminals clamp on, and then you plug your servo into that. Twin batteries, just typical thing I do for everyone. Just 2 of these. And 3 tanks, 2 for the gear and gear doors, and then 1 for the brakes. So I'm going to put the gear doors, since I switched them out with the good cylinders, I'm going to go ahead and do one system for the gear and gear doors, and then a separate just for the brakes. So Savox servo for the nose, cheap high torque servo just for steering, so it doesn't. And then this is my manifold. I think I've showed you guys this before, but this is for all the gear doors. Kind of clean up. It's heavy, it's real heavy, but that's alright. By the time I get rid of the tubing and all the T-fittings, it was pretty close, because as anal as I am, I sit there and I check all this stuff and weigh it out and see what's kind of the best deal. So I figured I'd give one of these a try. It's a beefy thing. So, but that's about it. You guys take it easy, and I'm gonna get back to working on this, because once I get the majority of it done, I'm gonna probably switch gears and start prepping it to sand and get ready to repaint. So you guys take it easy. See you guys later.